real estate is hyper local. And a lot of the communities and a lot of the agents that we work with, like where Jimmy's at there in the North End, it's a very, very geographically small location. It's not 15 miles wide. And now they make you target within 15 miles of a location. So what I would recommend, and what I would spend a lot more time on if I wrote the book again today, is what we call qualifying through copywriting. Targeting and the formula with which you created an audience to target used to be the way that you qualified. Because you could target people by income, you could target people by net worth, you could target people by home ownership, yes or no, and all those got taken away. So the way that you qualify when you don't have all those targeting is you qualify by copywriting. So as an example, if I'm Jimmy and I'm targeting an ad and I really want to focus on people that live in the North End, instead of being so obsessed about the radius, I would just make sure that the images and the writing in the ad spoke to the North End. Do you own a condo in the North End? Would you like to know what your North End condo is worth? Because what will happen is, for the people that see that ad that don't live in the North End, they're not going to click it. You know, we used to have to do this for seller ads. When you would do a home value ad back in the day, a lot of people just ran an ad that said, would you like to know what your home's worth? If so, click here. And they would get a lot of tire kickers. They would get a lot of people that wanted like a Zestimate. It wasn't like a real qualified lead. But if you just change the copy and you say something like, are you selling your home soon? Would you like to know what it's worth before you do? The ability to warm that lead up and make sure that lead is further down in the funnel is better than ever. So the targeting went away. But the ability to use copywriting to target the right folks is still there. The images and the copy. The other thing I would say is, you know, Instagram really took off. Like when I wrote the first book, I put a couple tips about Instagram in there, but it was just getting going. And the way I explain Facebook and Instagram is Facebook is Google and Instagram is Google Images. And so if you're looking for branding and reach and you're looking for engagement and likes, Instagram stories, there would be a whole chapter just on Instagram because it's become such a valid platform. You know, people just hop around their phone, Randy. They hop from number one, Facebook, then they hop over to Instagram, then they go into their inbox, then they go on Zillow, then they go to Google, then they go back to Instagram. Yeah. People are logging onto these things all day long. So for me, it would be, you know, I would teach a lot more about copywriting because quality copy has been around for 100 years. Newspapers, billboards, mail, print, every piece of marketing that you do, digital or not, can be improved by better copywriting. And then Instagram has really exploded. Instagram is something that I would spend more time on as well. But great question.
So tying some two ideas together, real estate is a very local experience. Thus, your copywriting needs to be a very local experience as well.
Yeah. Do you own a home in 32828? Would you like to know what your 32828 home is worth? If so, go here. Because the people that don't live in 32828, they're going to ignore that, which is fine. Sometimes what your marketing has to do is it has to eliminate people, not just attract people. Certainly. If you own a home in Avalon Park and you want to know how the coronavirus has affected the value of your home or will affect it, click here. So a lot of times people, you know, they want to do the targeting and the budget, but I look at Facebook ads and I look at Facebook posts from real estate agents all day long. And a lot of it is subpar. It is not compelling. It's not well written. It's not well spaced out. So I would say copywriting, you know, anybody can buy books on copy.